Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here,
That's
and today I'm going to be talking about why I don't bother socializing anymore and why I'm never planning to ever again. I don't know where to start with. I really don't know where to start. Now, obviously, at one point when I was younger, I had no problem socializing, I guess, then and there. Until, the people who are fake and the backstabbers, they tend to be the cause of it. And since then, it has really changed me as a person, and it has really changed my viewpoint on people. They're annoying, they're obnoxious, and I can't stand being around any of them. And they're quite repulsive. I'll say it again if I have to. Then I've really looked around my surroundings and I've noticed something. I look to my left, there's nothing on sight. To my right, nothing on sight again. And I've come to the conclusion that I've been all alone this whole time. Nobody was really there. And let's just say I found out the hard way with those people who I used to talk to. They weren't really much of my friends. Hell, they were the exact opposite in reality, specifically when I wasn't around. But the moment you show up, all of a sudden, they're gonna act two-faced around you. The reason why they are still keeping you is to basically make fun of you and throw peanuts at you behind your back. But the moment you turn around, all of a sudden, they're acting just so nice to you. Maybe a little too nice. That's very, very shady behavior to me if I see it. And when you decide to leave them, all of a sudden, they're mad. Not at themselves, but they're mad at you for doing that. You finally found out that they're doing you dirty the entire time. And now you decide to cut them off and disconnect them permanently from your circle. And that's all it takes for these people to break, apparently. They are mad because you finally caught on to their schemes. And, oh man, let's not forget about small talk. How much it is such a waste of time. Either you get to the point with why you're talking to me, or we're done talking, period. Because I don't have time to waste with pointless and utter small talk. Oh, and especially the part where they say,
"Oh, but Mr. N.M.P.D, how was your weekend?"
And there it is. That's the part where I mostly was like, yep, no, not doing it. I cannot do it and I will not do it. Usually the response that I'd give them is nothing or nothing much. That's about it. And these same people usually assume that I'm boring or something, or just flat out say that, damn dude, you're boring. And you know what? That's whatever the fuck you think, but, even if I did do something during the weekend, do you honestly think I'm really going to tell you? I'm telling you right now for a fact I will not, because why should you know? And even if I did tell you, how could I trust you with that? When I know for a fact you're gonna act like a rat behind the scenes and tell everybody that has nothing to do with the conversation at all. Unless if I'm somehow like the loudmouth in the room, not learning how to tone my voice down, then yeah, I basically asked for it. But other than that, overall, I just don't tell people what I really do. And I will keep using that same NPC response until they permanently fuck off from trying to talk to me.
"Oh, but Mr. N.M.P.D, what about bonds? Those are very important."
No, there's not. That doesn't even exist anymore. Not to me, it doesn't. All of that was out of the window when people decided to push me too far to an extent where I have to take everything seriously, tense up around my surroundings 24/7, and blatantly refuse to socialize with anybody. That's all it takes now at this point. I really don't see any point talking to nobody at this point, and I don't plan on it anytime soon.
"Oh, but Mr. N.M.P.D, people don't understand the value of a conversation anymore."
What value? There was never a value to any of it to begin with. What a sick, twisted joke. I'd rather be focusing on my hobbies and what I really like to do than to waste my breath on randos that will never understand. But I'm making this anyways just because I want people to try to understand. And because why the hell not? And if you still can't understand after all that, then I will just keep making more and more till people actually listen and understand. Because I'm telling you without a doubt, there are people, no matter what, that will not understand. It cannot get through to their thick skulls that me attempting to socialize with people in the year 2024, that's not gonna fly anymore. That's just not going to work after all of that I've been through. Like the fucking betrayal trauma. That is no joke. That is not something to be joking about. That's a real thing. People really do not understand the physical mind of what that is like. It is on to a point where the wound may never ever be healed. It's like a scar stuck to a part of your body for life. I've said this before, and I will say it again. I don't care how many years it is. I don't care if it's been decades. I will still have this same mindset no matter what. If that means I'm going to be forever alone, so be it. Because that to me seems to be better than being around people who will lie, manipulate you, and start shit and get into your motherfucking nerves to annoy you.